What's good, everybody? SuperMarioPoke here, and today I have a live gamecast. This is LilxJuanCho on the bottom against MapCrim and onCobRa on the top with a 4th gen OU match, both of which are known for being pretty good 4th gen, especially Crimson. Now, Juan here goes straight for the Meteor Mash instead of trying to go for the early rocks, and we will see what Crimson goes for, but look at that damage. He is able to survive, and Crimson will just set up his rocks. So now Crimson's kind of a bad situation here. He might want to switch out, so, you know, at least he can get something else going with saving that as switch fodder for later to get that switch initiative as 4th gen is, you know, oh my gosh, getting switch initiative in 4th gen is so good because you don't know what's on the other guy's team, so it really helps you out. Now, it turns out that what has a Magnezone, which means that Skarmory is gone unless it's carrying Shed Shell, which I doubt. Now the Thunderbolt will bring him all the way down to a Sturdy. But like I was saying, no team preview, Pokemon like Flygon with U-turn are so good in 4th gen because you can U-turn out as they switch to a counter. Then you can counter them, force another switch, and, you know, see what happens and wait. So it turns out Crims does not have Sturdy on his Skarmory, so that is a miss-salve, and that will hurt him a lot, as in, you know, a layer of spikes, which could matter later on. We'll have to look into that later. But Juan here with the great prediction of the U-turn because, you know, getting switch initiative like I said earlier. And it turns out that Magnezone gets a free Thunderbolt on something, and so Crims will reveal he has a second Steel type, whose name is Heatran. So now Juan here is going to switch out as Crimson, probably going to go for the Fire Blast, but he should be predicting the switch, but then again, he predicted the switch once already, so he's just going to, yeah, like I said, go for the Fire Blast. And Juan reveals he has a Vaporeon, so looking at the damage, it could be Specs. It does look like it's choiced, and oh, yes! Crimson with the burn on the Vaporeon, that's going to hurt it a lot. It might not even be able to get a Wish Up if it's at low HP, and that is key, so we'll see what happens from there. Now, he goes to his Empoleon. Oh, RLL7. Okay, so the nickname of that Empoleon is when Red Latios 07 faced the Killer Nacho and swept him with an Empoleon. So that's kind of a funny little thing from a while ago. But anyways, the oh, that's funny. Anyways, the he goes back into Flygon now as Vaporeon goes for the Wish, and it can protect, you know, see what it locks himself into. But the Sand and the Burn is just going to ruin this Vaporeon. I mean, it's not going to be able to do much, and we will see what happens here. But Crimson with the double switch into the Rotom on the he switches into a Surf, which is not good. Juan does not go for the Protect. He just goes ahead and outright Surf. So it does do about 50% to the Rotom after, you know, rocks. But the rocks damage is not, you know, 25% because Rotom, for those of you who have not played 4th gen in a while, Rotom is Electric Ghost all forms. So this is Electric Ghost, but it does still get Overheat. So it's still an excellent Spin Balker in this game. Now, it does go for the Discharge, and no, it does not have Volt Switch because that's a 5th gen move just for you, you know, brushing up on your 4th gen games stuff for all you guys out there that have not played 4th gen before. Because I know some of you guys haven't played 4th gen before, but it's pretty fun and definitely a lot different than 5th gen. And so let's go ahead and see what happens with this Vaporeon. And the Rotom going for the Paint Split, that little bit of damage. Ooh, that means that the Vaporeon will be able to Wish, but it should die to the Sand and the Burn, which means that Vaporeon is gone. But he will get Switch Initiative on this Rotom just to see what, you know, goes ahead and happens here. So we will see what Juan decides to switch to on this Rotom, and let me see what goes from there. So he goes to Galaxy. So yeah, going to his Gengar, going to try to get up a free substance. He should get that Wish back if I'm correct on that. But Crimson does go for the Shadow Ball instead of trying to go greedy with that Paint Split. And there's the Wish, so he's back up at full. So that was a free chance to get a free sub. Nothing really wrong with that because he's back where he started, right? So now he's just going to probably go ahead and take him out with a Shadow Ball from the Gengar. Oh, and Crimson withdraws and goes to his Tyranitar. And we will see, does he go for another sub? No, he does go for a Shadow Ball. And that is one dead T-Tar. So, like I said before, you know, getting that switch initiative, Crimson will now be able to send in something for free. And he decides to go into Heatran. So this could, in fact, be a Scarfed Heatran. And it is. So, Scarfed Heatran and Scarfed Flygon on the same team. And that Scarfed Heatran should be able to take out this Gengar pretty... Yep, there goes the Gengar. So, Gengar goes down. That is awesome. So, like I said, I knew it was choice before, but it could have been Specs because, you know, Flygon's obviously Scarf, but it turns out he's running two Scarfers. And now, Juan now reveals that he has his own Tyranitar, and Crimson just leaves his Heatran into die, and he gets another burn on the good old Tyranitar. Oh, but Juan, in fact, has the Dragon Dance Tyranitar with the good old Lumberry, so he will be able to get up a second Dragon Dance if he does, in fact, go for it, and he just goes for the Crunch, which is such a waste. Oh, man, Juan, you could have easily gotten up 2 dances, then be able to sweep his whole team, but, oh, well, it's all good. I mean, you probably have something else to deal with it. Oh, and Crimson sends back in his that Scarfed Explosion, so we will see if this can take him out. It is a Rock type. You don't know if it can live, but, oh, it does survive. He lives with barely any HP, and going for the, oh, Juan, you got a Dragon Dance. That's your net. That's the second time you missed a free Dragon Dance. But it does turn out that the Flygon will be able to take him out now with a U-turn. And that is just amazing. Now, the reason why I did so much is, for those of you in 5th gen, 4th gen, Explosion is quote-unquote good because, you know, it halves your defensive stat. Because cuts it in half, which it does not do in 5th gen anymore. Which is why people don't use it as much. Now, or use it at all, I should say. But he will just be able to go, you know, have the Magnezone and pretty much take out the Empoleon, because Crimson has 3 Steel types on this team and gets the critical hit, which may have mattered. Depends on the spread that Empoleon has. But yeah, 3 Steel types. And Crimson just goes ahead and goes for the Earthquake to take out the Magnezone. I mean, it's not like he has a choice. He just lost another Pokemon. That is dreadful. So things are not looking good to Crimson. It does look like Juan may have this match, but there, you know, it's still, you know, there could be some hacks involved. But he will go ahead and force a switch with the Gliscor that has Aerial Ace, which is probably for Breloom, I would say. But he does have the Aerial Ace, and that does look like it'll. Yep, Crimson does flee. That will be the game. And so I hope you guys enjoyed. Now this series, this is the pilot for a series that I want to do, like live game casting, where basically I have matches where someone against someone else, and I've never seen it before, and then I cast over it with my own commentary. So if you guys have, if you guys like the series, go ahead and leave a comment that you like it, and like the video as well. But if you have a SAP file, PM me with the good match, and I will go ahead and get your Skype, and you can send it to me. But whoops, the narration turned off. But like I was saying, go ahead, leave a comment and like the video if you like the idea for this series, and I'll make it my the own series for it. But like I said, I need your guys' battles, since these won't be my battles. These will be other people's, as you know. Then I'll never see them before, and I can live cast them that way. So go ahead and PM me if you have an awesome match for me to cast for you, and then I'll get your Skype, and you can send me the SAP file for me to record. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will. Oh my gosh, my mic. I keep on accidentally cutting it off. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.